just making a cut into the wood so it doesn't sit on top of the thing of the screw from the sub ceiling, but we'll go over it, it's called, I think. Putting up our homemade, what do you call these? Blocks?
Yeah, some kind of plugs.
To keep the boards up there. The 3D printer is printing away, making them slower than we can use them. It's coming along nicely. I think the ceiling is gonna look good. Engine is getting some love. Actually, it's the cooling fluid system.
Yeah, it's for the inside heater here, and it wasn't working, and it was just shut off when we got it. But this is the hose, so you can actually still put it.
You can imagine why this would be leaking. The hose is totally torn up.
So
someone just knew about this and just cut it off, and
yeah, they just shut off the wires and everything.
And then the heater just wasn't working. We wanted to find out why it wasn't working so we could make it working again. So we had a guy, Chad, from the local school district who maintains school buses. He came and looked at it for us. He's gonna come back tomorrow and help us go over the entire engine.
Yeah, you see that.
So we changed this now. We can do that ourselves. Torben can do it. And hopefully it's okay, start it up. Let's see if it's working. It's working. So all it needed was a new hose, and you connected the wiring again?
Yeah, just moved it to another space. I just took it off and put it together, together.
Made sure that there was actually power going to it. Perfect. That was a cheap fix because we already had the hose. So that was good. Really important before we leave. We're ready to go in 2 days, we hope. Then we're gonna head up towards Canada. And I'm baking bread in my new kitchen, new oven. It's nice to have nice to actually have a usable kitchen where I can do the stuff I used to do. So first bread in the new oven.
Okay, you got them hooked up.
There's a maintenance work on the bus.
One of them.
Engine.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So you're just gonna hold it on while you go over and test it, so you still have a little bit of control of it.
Figured out how to get the one whisper going.
Yeah, the second one is easy.
Now it just needs the second one.
That's right, the one where you'll be sitting.
Yeah, that's well, the most important one is the one in front of the driver.
That's right.
I don't get this.
And he's the driver. This is kind of wire hell.
I need to take off some of these wires because it.
Just go through them one by one,
and
find out what they are, what they go to. If they don't go to anything,
cut them off, get rid of them.
Yes.
And make a new. I'm basically gonna restart, I think, from one end.
It's a spicy one.
Oh,
wait.
Throw it there.
We are leaving Brady. This is so weird. 2 months we stayed here, and now we're leaving. And the bus looks like I don't know what. We have everything just packed up in here on the floor. Then we do the last bit on the road. So, but we're excited to be going, and a little sad. Goodbye to Country Inn, and goodbye Brady. So we're in Abilene, right outside the city, at a park. What was it called? The CB Park. like Ocean Sea, and the bee like the animal sea bee park. And there's a few others here, but they're not close to us, so it's nice. Our first parking spot. Just left Brady's day, and it's nice to be on the road. It's really awesome. So we're gonna spend one night here and then move on in the morning and take a long stretch toward Grand Canyon. We'll see.
So I have a 3-4 hour trip tomorrow.
Yeah, like longer? I thought it was longer.
No, we're gonna.
Okay.
That's the daily. I mean, I have to do 40 hours of driving to get to Canada, and we have 20 days to do it.
Yeah.
So, but 40 hours. So, but if we take days where we take like 4 hours, we have other days where it's better. So,
okay.
Yeah, so 4 hours.
We're just excited to be on the road. It was sad to say goodbye to everyone, but it's good to be traveling again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're going home for dinner. Landscape's really pretty here. Been driving a few hours. I'm cooking dinner. First night in so second night on the road. I'm trying out my new thingy for the air fryer. Look at this. I never cooked in an air fryer before, but I think those fries are gonna be good. Homemade potato fries. They look good anyway. So we were driving for I think 5 hours today, and then we stopped at Walmart to get some warmer clothes because it's getting cold here. Kind of like Denmark, but it's gonna get even colder. And we had to find some stuff, so we went to some hardware stores, Home Depot, stuff like that. So we ended up here in this small city called Muleshoe. Muleshoe. Then you're in the countryside, I think. But now we're parked for the night, cooking dinner and just relaxing. Tomorrow we're gonna take a really long stretch today to New Mexico, to a natural park called, what was it called? Petrified Forest National Park, I think. So that'll be interesting. We might stay there a few days on our way to Grand Canyon. Here's my little truck driver. Going through New Mexico. What do you call it? Gold landscape out here. Just like desert, not really desert, but prairie.
I've been expecting to see Indians coming all around all day.
On horses. So this is what it looks like when you do bus work. The last 5% we need to get done at an RV park in New Mexico. Yeah, Torben is building me my bathroom cabinet. Just so we can get all of this stuff that we have lying around, we need to get it used so that it doesn't fall everywhere when we drive. It's gonna look nice. Torben is building me my custom-made bathroom cabinet. We're gonna use this mirror piece. This old mirror that we got over from the antique shop at Olive and Marley's. It's beautiful, so I think it's gonna look really pretty.
Like that?
Yeah, and then I just paint it. I love it. It's early morning. I think it's 7, and we're driving away from the RV park that we spent the night in. We are at an altitude of 2,500 meters, so it's pretty high, so it's pretty cold up here. We actually woke up to frost on the front window and the doors in the front this morning, and that's pretty cold. And I mean, we know we need to do something about the front area because it's not sustainable. So we're making that a priority, finding some way to isolate the front of the bus and do something about the windows and change the door, I think. So Well, we didn't die from the cold, so I mean we slept nice and cozy. And then we put on the diesel heater and we put on the electrical heater this morning, and then it was good. Now we're on the road, so it will soon be warmer. On our way to Canada. There's snow in those mountains.
Yeah.
Looks really cold, but also beautiful. Tomorrow it's going to be a blizzard up here, so yeah, we need to get some driving done so that we can avoid the blizzard and come down in altitude. So, you like it, kids? Look at this, the Grand Canyon.